And of course, I've been, plotting the cartoon out a little more and have, wanted to, that might be gunshots. Out here? Huh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but, those might be gunshots. That's why they were gunshots. It's the police training center. What's good, people? Agent Juice reporting for duty. It is the official 3rd anniversary video of this channel. Now, normally when I film these anniversary videos, I try to go to the Hollywood sign because that's the first place I filmed, but the last couple of times it's been such a pain to get up there, so I'm probably not going to do that anymore until it becomes convenient, which is probably going to be never. Instead, I'm just opting to be in the wilderness, but I am wearing my Gardening is My Therapy t-shirt that I still technically have at my Teespring store. I said last year I would probably do something with it, but I haven't yet, so we'll see if I do anything with it this year. Anyway, one of the things I like to do with these anniversary videos is kind of reflect on the year and figure out what I want to do for this coming year. So the biggest change I did this year, this last year, is first off, I actually put out my own original content. I put out my animatic little cartoon Schneeevil, and another thing I did was I started a new series called the Velicia Cosplays series, where I take Velicia, who's the main character of Schneeevil, and I cosplay her as different villainesses and attempt to extrapolate some things from either the character or the media they come from and try to use it for my own nefarious schemes. So that's kind of the big thing I did. So what is the big thing for this coming year? Well, I can break it down basically to 3 things. Number 1 is original content, right? I don't know how long I can continue the Velicia Cosplay series. Truth be told, those videos in comparison to my cartoon reviews channels don't do well in the algorithm, which doesn't shock me because it's original content that nobody knows about. So obviously it's not going to be very popular. So I'm not really losing any sleep about those not getting big views, but I might continue to either cosplay or do some other tricks. The reason why I do it is because I'm trying to inoculate you lot into seeing her face more and just my original content in general. Another one of the reasons why I do the cosplay thing in general is because I'm trying to take work that's already popular and try to draw eyes there and try to associate it with Velicia. So that's kind of a little trick I do to make her a little more popular, but that can only go so far, and eventually things are gonna have to stand on their own 2 feet. So that's that. But I still want to make more original content. I still want to make a Schneeevil cartoon. I might redo the original Schneeevil animatic and make it full animation, scare up some funds to do that. And also because I turned Velicia into a cat girl, so I have to update that design, so there's that to consider. The second thing I want to do is when I do my cartoon reviews, I'm going to start looking harder into indie stuff, okay? There's a lot of great indie creators out there, and there's those gunshots again. It's not a big concern. It sounds like people shooting at a range. The thing is, there's not a range around here, so either they put in a new range or there's something going on, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled, so don't worry about me. Anyway, so yes, I want to start looking for indie stuff to review. So I've done many people. Like, obviously I did my the Hot Diggity Demons, I did my Harry Partridges and Vibsy Pop last year. This year, I was looking into good old Papa Meat was kind of the big standout one I did. Well, I want to start looking for more of them. And in a way, I also want to start looking for more of them that are, how you say, important, which ties into the third thing, which is I want to start doing a little more, I don't want to say charity and I don't want to say raising awareness, but kind of those things. And what I mean by that is a couple of months back, I did this video on this short film called Rag Doll, which was a stop motion short film about basically persecution of Falun Gong practitioners by the Chinese Communist Party. And of course, that's a kind of an important thing. And one of the things I want to do is I want to see if there's more animation content that kind of does that kind of speaks out on things that really aren't being spoken out on and that are actually important. Now, in this day and age, there is a lot that people yammer about, but I believe there's a lot of really important things that people don't say a pip about. And unfortunately, the whole a CCP thing is one of those things that nobody seems to mention a pip about. I imagine that I want to start looking into animation that kind of covers that. It's going to probably be more independent, and it's not going to be establishment elite stuff. So I want to start keeping my eyes peeled for independent work in general, and also see if I can start, I don't know, I guess for lack of a better term, doing good in the world. The problem is that when people do charity, it's mostly for patting their butt cheeks as opposed to actually doing good. But I don't know. I want to dip my toes into it. Like I mentioned in the Ragdoll review that I did, I am not a political channel, and I don't really want to become one. But I do want to make mention of things that are otherwise kind of swept under the rug, which is kind of unfortunate. But anyway, these are my plans. I want more indie stuff. I want more of my own stuff, and I want more things that have a bigger impact beyond just, you know, bare basic entertainment. So, what will that yield? Well, I don't know, because very recently I came up with another idea that I want to kind of toy around with about starting some kind of like animation club or animation guild or animation something of like-minded people. And but the idea is in its infancy. It's like something I cooked up as of recording this video, like something I cooked up like last night. So it's very, very, very new, but it might be something that ties into that indie slash charity, talking about important issues, and of course original content. So who knows? But anyway, thank you for sticking around this whole time for these 3 years that I've been doing this now. If you're new, then welcome aboard. If you're old, especially if you've been with me since the very beginning, I greatly appreciate it. I do hope you stick around for next year. And until next time, where I will actually put out some cartoon content, deuces.